NAB was fantastic this year, and I want to share with you some of my favorite gear.
Hi, I'm Claire. I'm from Tentacle Sync, and I just want to show you what we have here because we're working with little timecode generators we built here. And just shortly, what you need timecode for, it's if you shoot with your camera and your sound device and you record separately, then you of course need to sync it somehow in post. And that's why we invented this little timecode generator here. It helps you because it's like basically a very precise time and it puts some time on your audio device and some time on your camera. And later in post-production you can sync it automatically. So it's only a click and all your clips are back in sync. So I just give you a quick demo how it works. It's very easy to set up. So for first time setup, you just connect our Tentacle unit to your smartphone. We have cables for iPhone and Android, it both works. And then we've designed a little app. I'm sorry, my phone is totally broken, but it still works. So you can hit the connect button. And now you can set up the frame rate you're shooting, which is important because all the Tentacle units need to have the same frame rate to work. And you need to set the output volume because there's two different types of gear. There's gear that has a professional timecode input, like the Zoom recorder or an Arri Alexa, a RED camera, for example. And there's other gear, like DSLR cameras. They don't have a timecode input, but you can still use it because you can record the timecode information on an audio channel. So what you do in the app is, if you use a professional timecode input, you set it to line level. And if you record it on an audio track, so if you don't have a timecode input, you set it to microphone level. So that's basically it. And then after you've done that to all your units, there's just some basic operations. So if you press really, really long, it will start flashing green after 5 seconds, which means this is like a master now, and it outputs timecode and is like ready to use. But one unit does nothing, you need a second one. So what you do to sync them is you press shortly, so it flashes red, and this means it wants to have some timecode, it's waiting for some timecode. So if you have more units, you also would push them shortly to, so they blink red. And now what you do is you connect the green one with the red one until it turns green. And you would like go on with other boxes if you have more. And now they blink in sync and they are in sync and they stay in sync for at least 24 hours. So now you attach them to your camera on your sound recorder. We also have a bunch of adapter cables also for GoPro or whatever you have. And now you can start shooting and everything's in sync. But we think about the whole workflow in our company. That's why we not only have this timecode generator, we also have a software, and with each box you purchase, you get a free license code for our syncing software. So we also help you to sync later in post-production for if you work with Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut or all the other programs. And it's very easy to use. We have some test footage here we shot last year. I take this one, it's a mix of a Blackmagic camera, a GoPro, an iPhone, and Sony camera, and a Zoom audio recorder for our sound. And I just drag and drop the whole footage into here. And now I can blend in the sync info, so I see a green triangle on all the clips that are in sync. There are some that are not in sync because we didn't record any sound to these pictures here. And I can blend in the sync map, so I can see instantly if everything is in sync. I can even use it as a player. So what I can do now, because now it's already in sync, but I wanted to get it to my editing software. So now I can either export an XML to Premiere Pro or Final Cut 7 or Final Cut X and then import it into my favorite editing system. Or I can export an AAF for Avid. Or if I want to use a totally different editing program, I can export the media as it is with the synced audio underneath it. The price point at the moment, it's for, usually we sell a pair of 2 because you need at least 2 for most of the time. So a pair of 2 is at the moment $470. You can either purchase it via our website. We are based in Germany, it's tentaclesync.com. But if you live in another place, you can also use one of our resellers. For example, in the United States, we have B&H, we have True Audio, we have Gotham Sound, and many more. So what's also important to know is the prices for our original unit in the next weeks, they will drop a little because we will come out with a new product in the end of the year. It will feature Bluetooth connectivity, so you don't need to have any setup adapter cables anymore. You can connect all your devices via Bluetooth to your smartphone and have more control over all the functions. Cool, that's it.